Okay, we're gonna try this again. It seems like my other link isn't working very well. My Wi-Fi is not working well. And maybe that's why I lost my other video. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, just a quick reminder that I don't own the rights to the music playing, but I love music, and when I'm putting on makeup, I kind of like to, or getting ready, I kind of like to have that playing. If you're here, give me a thumbs up or a heart or a smiley face, or write something to me. Let me know you're here. I'm trying to figure out timing for all of these videos to see what's a good time for everybody. And oh, I got a thumb up from somebody. I don't know who, but anyway, somebody's here. Anyway, I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to figure out the timing for these and for these videos, and hopefully we'll get this going on a regular basis. I'm hoping that my T-Mobile is going to do better than the Wi-Fi that we've got. So anyway, I wanted to catch up with what we did over the weekend. I know the last video, well, no, the last video didn't post, so I guess you don't know. I think I wrote somewhere, I'm not sure where I put it out there, but I mentioned that my daughter and I were going to, well, first of all, on Sunday, we went out to eat at a friend's house, and there was a bunch of us there, and we had a really good time. It wasn't yesterday, but it was the previous Sunday. So last Monday, I didn't get to make my video, because later that evening I also had something, well, I had some things to eat at the friend's house that I had never eaten before. I don't know if I was allergic to something, but I also had some candy at home that night, and I don't know what I ate, but I woke up in the middle of the night and I was itching like crazy. My side was itching and my arm was itching. So Brian and I got up and I took a prescription allergy pill, and I think that's called hydroxyzine. It's pretty strong. I hate taking those things because I know I'm going to be asleep for like 2 days in a row. I just would rather not take those things. But as badly as I was itching, and I started to feel like my lip was starting to swell up a little bit on one side. I could feel like this crazy bubble inside there. And if I touched it, it felt like it was growing, but it also felt kind of itchy and tingly. But I was so tired, I'm like, I just want to sleep. I'm not going to worry about this anymore. And we have EpiPens here because Brian's son has food allergies, and then my son has allergies to peanuts really, really bad. So we always keep those around. Anyway, so I ate that. Oh, we've got Aunt Molly here. Hi, Aunt Molly. Oh, Taylor and Cheryl. How are you girls? Anyway, so the allergy problem that I had, I woke up in the morning, and I felt like something didn't feel right. So I got up and I looked in the mirror over here, and I just cracked up laughing. I'm like, oh my goodness. I looked at Brian and I'm like, look at me. I says, I look like, hi Auntie. I look like I went for lip injections, and partway through said, no, this is too painful. I don't want this anymore. So I changed, it was like I changed my mind halfway through. So I had this upper lip swollen, really, really big. And then this side looked normal. And it was crazy. I looked ridiculous. And so then when my son got up, you know, he's like, Mom, you really need to take an EpiPen shot. And so I looked at Brian, I'm like, do you think I should do this? Because I never had one at home. And I was a little bit anxious about it. I know my son has had them, and I know Brian's son has had them, so I shouldn't be worried about it. But I went ahead and took that EpiPen shot, and it burnt. I was like, oh God, that burns. It hurts so bad. And then I was out for a couple days. I was out till like Wednesday morning, really. So anyway, I got through that with that funny looking lip. And I thought about doing a live anyway and seeing what I could do to maybe cover that up, but I am not an expert. There's no way I could have covered that thing up. So then, anyway, I got through that. I'm back to normal, regular size, everything. And then I think I mentioned somewhere that my daughter and I were going to go to a swap. And anyway, a swap is, we had some friends that told us to bring whatever, you look for things that you don't want to use anymore, whether it be clothing or furniture or, household goods, anything. It doesn't matter. Shoes, whatever. So Sierra and I found a few things and I dropped them off Wednesday night. And then the party was Friday. So what they do is at the get together, they write your name and they put it in a jar. And then they choose 5 names. You get 5 minutes and you get to choose 5 items. So she had everything set up in the garage like a garage sale. And you get to go in there for 5 minutes, you choose 5 items, and then you come back out. So it was pretty exciting. It was kind of nerve-wracking to look for things, and I knew I wanted one thing in particular, but I also knew my daughter wanted something, and I didn't want her to miss out on what she wanted because I was going before her because her name hadn't been called yet. I didn't see what she wanted, and as I turned around, well, somebody else had gotten the dress that I really, really wanted, but that's okay. It was fun. We had a great time. Hi, Patty. You were there. You were at the swap. It was fun. There was a lot of laughter. We had a great time. So after everybody gets their turn for the 5 minutes, and everybody's in the whole house has gotten their turn, then everybody can go, and it's kind of like a free-for-all. You could go in, you choose whatever it is you want, and then you get to take it. We don't exchange money or anything. It's all donated. Everything is donated. Everything is, you can pick out what you want. You can take it home. And so I teased the girl that picked out the dress, and I'm like, if you change your mind, I really like that dress. And she's like, she just smiled at me like, yeah, right. She likes it too. I found some shoes, and I'll show you. They're really cute, according to me, because I love black and white, and I love high heels. So they look brand new, and I was so excited. And then I came home, and I realized it's called White House Black Market. And these are like expensive shoes, and they don't even look like they've been used. So, I mean, they maybe been tried on or something. So I was really, really excited about those. Hey, sis. Sierra she ended up finding the rings that she wanted. I also found a really cute purse there. I like the color. It's, I have a thing for purses, like my Auntie Molly. Anyway, it's kind of like a purpley blue color, and I got that. And then Sierra was teasing me because I went back into the garage afterward, and I had this on my shoulder, and every time I'd find a shirt or something, I put it in my purse, and I told her, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm stealing something. And somebody's gonna stop me at the door and say, excuse me, ma'am, but you need to empty out your purse. But of course, that didn't happen. And anyway, we had a really good time, and we found out that we're gonna be doing it again in a few weeks. So Sierra has gone and cleaned out her room. She's looking for more stuff, and I'll be doing that too. I know there's a lot more that I can get rid of, and this gives me a little more time to look for things. What else did we do? I think that's pretty much it. Besides my swollen lip and over the weekend, going to the swap.
26-pound box.
Huh? Oh, we shipped a 26-pound box to a friend. So that was fun too, because we're excited for her to get it. In fact, she should get it today, and I'm hoping she videotapes what she got. So the kids bought a bunch of gifts and stuff. So
have to ask her that.
yeah, you better message her for that. Other than that, I think that's about it. That's kind of my catching up. Next, I wanted to go ahead and, what size are the shoes? The shoes are size 8. And Sierra, hand me the other shoes I got. The other shoes I got were some sandals, some white sandals. And these didn't look like they were used either. And these also are size 8. And these are leather, made in Italy. So, because I absolutely love shoes. I've got a really big problem with collecting shoes, and I did let go of one pair when we went.
You have a whole door of shoes, though.
Yes, I do. I've got a whole door with the shoe rack on the back, and it's completely full, and I've got shoes. I need more space, so I'm trying here. Anyway, and the other thing that happened was, I don't know if you can see the pictures here. My kids got me these pictures from Marshall's, and it kind of goes with my makeup type area. The one says Fabulash at the top, and then this one, of course, Smile. I love to smile, and lipstick is my thing. So, by the way, Sierra, I put this little turtle here because I think I figured out that I need to look right there. So I've got the turtle to try to remind me.
You need to look in the center of that spot.
It's really hard. It's hard to remember. I think that's about it. That's kind of catching up with everything. Today I decided to do my makeup late. Oh, do you love the mascara? Nora sent me a message and she said she loved the way your eyelashes look. So she wants some too. I love the mascara too. I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad you love it. You'll have to send me a picture. You always look so cute anyway. But let's see. So I guess for now, I think the video I did the other day, it was kind of a quick look, and like I said, the video disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. It was, I don't remember what day. It was Friday I did it. Yes, I did one on Friday and it disappeared. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a makeup look. I'm not going anywhere this evening, but it's just gonna be for fun. And
Just start.
yes, I did just start.
Really?
Yes. I'm trying to figure out what is a good time for everybody. You know, what's a good time. I'm just going to kind of do different times of the day when I make these videos. In fact, I'm going to try to do about 3 or 4 of them a week. And some will be quick videos, some will be a little bit longer. I do like to talk, and I'll try to catch everybody up on what's going on, because I've got a lot of family out there that's kind of far away from me, and I don't get to see them very often, and not everybody texts, and not everybody's on Facebook either, but we're trying to get everybody caught up with everything. Let's see. So today I also wanted to talk about Younique has got a special going on. I just heard it on our corporate, left a message today. They have got, if you spend $125, they are going to give you for free this face mask. It's called the exfoliating face mask. It's a $50 face mask, and they're only doing this for 3 days. And I just wanted to put that out there for everybody because it's only a 3-day deal. And the exfoliating face mask, it says it removes dirt and oil to help reveal a healthier looking skin and appearance of smaller pores. And that's something that I know I want to try. So I'm hoping to be able to get that too. So this way I can let everybody know how it works. A little bit at a time. I'm going to try to get everything so that I can share with everybody. And then maybe one time when I get the mask, I'll do a video with showing me putting the mask on and what it looks like afterward. I heard that a lot of the husbands like using this mask too, because it makes their face feel smooth and soft and, I guess, fresh, refreshed. Okay, and the other thing I was going to mention, because I've been getting a lot of questions about the rose water. And so I pulled that up here on my MacBook. And I don't know if you can see, you probably can't read it all. So the rose water, what it does, you spritz it. I don't have my rose water. I've been using some coconut water and some, and this I just got at Marshall's. The thing I don't really like about this, my mom bought Sierra when she was younger, and through the years she bought her a rose water that was a little more expensive. And you can spray that on all day long, any time of day, to just kind of give you, it cools you off and makes you feel refreshed a little bit. This one, I had a rose one, but I gave that one to my mother-in-law, and then I've got the coconut left. I use these ones because it still does feel refreshing, but the only difference between the one that my mom bought for Sierra and the one that I have here, this one kind of burns around my mouth a little bit, and my daughter says it kind of burns her face just a little bit. The one my mom bought that was a little bit more money, it did not burn at all. It just felt refreshing. So I've also tried, because I was excited to, because I can't find the one that my mom bought. So I saw that MAC had some, and I bought, with my mom had sent me a gift card. I got the, it was like a little kit of different ones. Sarah, can you hand me that one? Because I didn't open them all. I gave one to my stepdaughter, one to my daughter, and I kept one myself. It's over there. And then I'm going to just probably eBay the rest because I really want to use the, I'm not crazy about it either, but they also have a toning spray. And they've got the rose, the lilac, and the coconut too. And I've been using this. I kind of prefer the rose scent, or I like the coconut scent. We have a rose water, and it, I'm going to go ahead and read real quick. It helps calm your skin, soothe your skin, and, oops, got this is a little bit loud. It minimizes fine lines and wrinkles. It helps your skin glow. And it also takes some of the redness out. My daughter has eczema, and it helps with her eczema and taking some of the redness out. And I've heard some other girls that they say that it helps condition their skin, and it takes a lot of their redness out of their face. So that's coming in the mail. I don't have that yet, but I'll be able to share with you the results as soon as we get that going. But today, what I've already done is I've already done the MAC one, and I did my Behold spray before I left, and I moisturized. I did a little moisturize on my face. A little, what did I use? I used your Neutrogena skin lotion. So that's like prepping your face before you put makeup on, and I did that before I went to pick up Ewan from school. And anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I would normally do with a kind of a makeup look. I will start, I did that. I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta put my face primer on. And this is the Glorious Touch face primer. And I like this. I also liked the MAC Prep and Prime. I've got a MAC one too, just a little sample. And they both, really in all honesty, they both pretty much feel the same way. This one is clear, and the MAC one, I think it's got like a, I'll go ahead and show you. The MAC one is kind of a white creamy color, and then the our Younique one is a clear one. But when you put it on, I'm going to put the MAC one on my hands. But the this one, I just go ahead and dab it in a few spots here. And it really feels kind of like a liquid, and I don't know how to describe it, like a liquid powdery satiny feel. And what this is good for is when you prime your face, it helps keep the makeup from settling in. It gives it a base, and it keeps the foundations and stuff from settling into your fine lines and wrinkles. And it's really smooth. I get distracted because it feels so nice. And as we get older, well, really we should always use the ring fingers are like the weakest finger, and you should always go inwards to keep from adding to your wrinkles, and always go up with your neck, on your neck. Oh, I got that. Boy, that feels so good. I like that satiny feel. I really wish lotion felt like that, because it does feel like a powdery satin kind of a feel. The other thing I wanted to mention was my grandma. My grandma Pita in Wyoming. She turned 97 years old, and she still looks great to me. Now, when I was young and when we lived there, I was 7 when my parents and we came back from Germany, and we lived at their house. I remember going downstairs and watching my grandma. She would be up early every morning putting on her makeup. And I remember her putting on her foundation, and she had pretty long white hair, and she'd always tie it up in the back and put it in a little bow, not a bow, a little bun in the back. And I just loved watching her, because every single morning without fail, she would get herself ready very early and then start her day and taking care of the kids, the grandkids, my grandpa, making him meals. My grandpa was always up early taking care of the store. But that had an impact on me, watching my grandma get up and get ready.
What happened to you?
My daughter says, what happened to me? I am not an early riser. However, I do have a love for putting on makeup and trying to keep my skin nice, as nice as I can. And one thing that always bothered me was I have dark circles. Being Hispanic, I've got a lot of skin discoloration, and you can especially tell when I don't feel well, that skin discoloration comes back, and it can be pretty dark sometimes, and it's embarrassing. I wish I had nice skin. My daughter's got this. She's a lot fairer than I am, but her skin tone is very smooth looking. It's very kind of, to me, it's like a porcelain-y smooth color. Very rarely does she get the dark circles, but that's also when she feels not so well. Mine is just like a permanent thing. They're always there. I've always got the dark circles. But with the magic of makeup, we can make that go away. And I finally found one that I really like. However, this was the right color for winter, but as I'm out in the sun a little bit more, I'm gonna have to get a little bit of a darker color. But I'll do that soon enough.
It's not makeup, it's not magic, it's science.
My daughter says it's not magic, it's science. Okay, it's science. So, okay, with this, our Mineral Touch foundation, the liquid foundation, I shake it up, and it's got a dropper. And I like to empty the whole thing out. And then I fill it back up because I want to make sure everything's mixed.
Did you say this last time?
I'm going to say it every time because I always have different people watching.
Ah.
It's going to be repetitive, so if you've seen it before, you've seen me before, and it's repetitive, I'm sorry. But I'm going to put it on my foundation brush. I'm going to put 6 drops. 6 drops. And I need to get another concealer. This is a concealer. Now this concealer, we're supposed to really put it like in a V area where we've got these dark circles. I ended up getting taffeta in both of these, and I need to get a lighter one in this one. And then after I can put like this one. I'll put a little bit on the brush too. And then when I get the other one, I'm going to go ahead and use a different brush. I use this one for the lighter one, and then I'm going to make like a V right here to kind of minimize the darkness. But this doesn't do too bad. So once this is on oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put my eye primer. I put the whole face primer. I forgot to put the eye primer. The eye primer is what helps keep your, if you use eyeshadows, it helps keep the eyeshadows from creasing, and the pigmented colors, it makes them pop a little bit more. It makes them stand out a little bit more. So there we go. So here we go with the kind of I'm just gonna dab it on. I might need to put a little bit more today. We'll see.
But it's evening.
Oh, this evening. Yes, but I come alive at night. I'm a night owl, and I really need to try to change my time schedule. I'll be working on that.
It helps if you hop out of bed instead of just laying there.
I know, but I love to have my first cup of coffee in bed.
That's not how it works, though. Early risers hop out of bed.
Do you hear my critic here? This is my daughter. She's an early riser.
No, I'm not.
Pretty much. And she gets out of bed.
I just have a better time getting up than you because I'm not addicted to coffee.
Yeah, she's not addicted to coffee. But she does get up, she showers, she gets dressed right away. I'm very slow. I'm like a turtle. But anyway, she's my motivation. She pushes me to keep going and to keep working on things.
And to get a shirt you probably wouldn't have chosen.
Yes. Oh, that's what else. She got me this shirt at the swap. I got this really cute shirt. I probably wouldn't have chosen this.
That's my necklace though.
Oh, okay. And this is Sierra's necklace. It matched. She won't let me have it, but she'll let me borrow it.
You know, your rings that I chose for you would have matched your shirt too.
It's true, they would have. She found me some rings too that would have matched in the turquoise color. She found a lot of turquoise stuff for me. I like that color. All right, so I don't know if you can tell. My lighting isn't so great. I need a light like right over here. Maybe this. Maybe if I put that one on a little bit. I don't know. Eventually I'm going to get my setup where I'm looking this way, but until then, and then I think my light will be better. But until then, we have to work with what I've got. I don't know if that's going to help much. All right. Anyway, so you can see that helps already with the dark circles. I'm not putting a whole lot on today because I'm not going to go anywhere. It also will take out, I've looked at a lot of different videos of other girls with freckles. This stuff hides their freckles. I've seen girls with really bad scarring, like red scarring and like dark scars. It covers all of that up too. Bad acne, it covers that up. The mustache lines, it covers that up too. All right, let me see if I got that. All right, so I think that's all I'm going to put on for the foundation. I'm going to close it up and put it away so I don't knock it over. Oh, I didn't put the lid on, that's why it's not staying up. Okay, Auntie. Sounds good. All right, so now we got the foundation on. What do I do next? Probably an eye look. Now, with all the turquoise that Sierra picked out for me, I went ahead and ordered some eyeshadows in the aqua colors and those colors. I don't have them right now, so we're going to go with what I've got once again. But pretty soon I'll be having some different colors to play around with. So today I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go with the colors that I've got, which is the pinks and purples. I don't know. I should let Sierra choose for me again like she did the other day. You want to do that?
Smoky look.
Smoky?
Smoky.
All right, so if I do a smoky look, I think I will go with Slick and probably Devoted. We'll see. I'm kind of have to play with it a little bit. So brushes are important. The makeup brushes that you use are very important. Younique has got a wonderful line of eye makeup brushes.
A great selection.
A very great selection. And I didn't realize that they were important because whenever I'd buy eyeshadow, I'd always use what comes with the eyeshadow, and it's usually something like this. Just a little sponge type thing.
Even I knew this, and I don't like it.
You did know, I didn't know. But I discovered that using the brushes, it makes the eyeshadow work a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go with Slick on my lid. And I think I will, I don't know which way to look, this mirror or that one. And I'm just going to pat it on. I'm using the Deluxe brush. That's one of my favorite brushes because it kind of covers the lid, this bottom part of your lid very nicely. And I just pat it on. And never worry, I know right now, I don't always get my eyes looking exactly the same. I'm better with one eye than the other. But when you blend it all out, it all kind of comes together. So if you mess up when you put the darker color on, and if you mess up, don't worry, because the blending brush will help blend it all out. The other day I forgot to put on my eyeliner, so tonight I'm not gonna forget to put on my eyeliner. I hope. Maybe I should put it out so I don't forget. Okay, so we've got the slick, the color Slick, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna use, I gotta clean out my little brush here. I'm just using this little thing to clean the brush, get all that color out. Next, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the this is the brush I'm looking for. Use a shader brush. I keep seeing this message up there. I keep getting some text messages and then they fill the top of my screen. Okay, I used Slick. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Alluring. And where am I gonna put that? Probably, we'll just put it like right there. Can layer these colors on a little bit. And these are very pigmented, so you don't need a whole lot. With these eyeshadows, a little bit goes a long way. Okay. Clean that brush out because I might use that brush again. There's no wrong way. You can use as many colors as you want. There's no wrong way to put your eyeshadows on. You can layer them and just have fun with them. Let's see. I'm going to take a little bit of the Adored and then put it softly. I'm just going to softly, really can't tell that I'm putting anything up there. But it kind of covers up a little bit of the where I plucked my eyebrows for so long. Okay, so I used the Alluring and I just put in the Adored color. Okay, now for the fun part, using the very dark color. And I think right now the darkest that I have. Hi, Aunt Nora. I just see you just sent a message. You just came on, it looks like. You like the mascara. I told it, Molly, that you said that her eyes, you loved her eyelashes. I like the mascara too. I mean, I could use that. I did the other day, I did the 3D fibers, and I do like those. But for me being in a hurry or something, unless I'm going to go out, I think I'll use the 3D fibers for like if I'm going to go out on a date with Brian or something. Those will really make my eyelashes big. But I think for, you know, just to the store or going to the meeting or something like that, I like my Epic mascara because that also, you can layer that and it also makes your eyelashes just really stand up. And I'll show you another trick too. I can't, but I'll tell you of another trick. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Devoted color, and I'm going to use the crease brush. Is this the one that no, not the crease brush, I'm sorry. I like the angled brush for this. We do have a crease brush. I'll show you the crease brush that I had in my hand. But what I like to use for the for doing inside here, I like this angled brush, and it's called a angled shadow brush. And if you can see, there's a bit of an angle. Now the crease brush, they call this one the crease brush, and I think it is to go within the crease here, but I'm not going to put another dark layer in there. So I'm just going to go with my angled brush with the color Devoted, and that's a darker color. A little bit there. And then what I do here is I take the angle, and the longer part goes up, and I find the end of my eye right there, and I'm going to put, you know, just dab it there. You can see I dabbed it there. And then I'm going to make like a V and dab a little bit more. And then I'm going to fill that spot in right there. Then I'm going to take this and pull it inwards, just under that brow bone. And I turned it around so I can come back this way a little bit. There we go, we got it. Now I know it doesn't look like it's not perfect, but as soon as I use the blending brush, it'll have a little bit of a different look. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with this eye. Make a V, fill it in a little bit, and then I'm gonna pull, I don't have enough on here. Pull it in. And this is that eye that I have a little more problems with because of the contact lens that shattered in my eye. So I still have like a little issue in this eye. All right. Now I'm going to take the little crease brush, and I'm just going to dab a little unwavering, because it's a little bit of a lighter look, right in the center here. To just bring out a little lighter color. All right. Okay. Now the blending brush. Does that read backwards in there? Probably, because my camera's facing me. This is the big blending brush, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to do a circular motion. And smooth it all out. And the more you do it, the more it smooths out. I don't know if you can see. You see how it blends it all together so that it doesn't look so clumpy, or I don't know, unput together. All right. And I'm going to do this side. And if you find you want it a little bit darker, you know, for a more dramatic look, you can keep adding. There's no right or wrong way, just a lot of practice. And another tip that I've been reading about is if you take a light color, and I think probably I would use, I don't know which brush, I'll probably use the little sponge for this thing. If you take a lighter color and just dab it like right in here, that also gives for a more youthful appearance. It makes your eyes pop a little bit more. So we'll see how that works. And I'm gonna have to blend this in a little bit because I haven't had success with doing this very well yet. But practice. I'll just keep practicing. Take my blender. And blend it out. Now I got some of that I got some under my eyes, so I'm going to take my blending bud. I'm going to spray it with my setting spray. You don't want to use a dry blending bud. I put some setting spray on it. I'm going to add just a little bit of because there's still a little concealer in there. All right. And I'm going to take this and kind of blend it back. When I get all the right stuff, it'll look a little bit better. Like I said earlier, to begin with, I need to get the concealer in the lighter color so that I can make that V and let it bake on for a little while, and it'll help reduce those dark circles. But until I get the lighter color, I'm doing the best I can with the colors that I have here. Another tip: if you have very, very dark circles and your skin is kind of a purplish color, what you can do is take a little bit of like red lipstick and just kind of dab it there, or orange lipstick, depending on your pigment of your skin tone, and then you put your concealer over the top, and it helps get rid of the appearance of the dark circles. All right, so I blend that out a little bit. And now for the eyeliner. I've been working a little bit with the liquid liner that I have, but I really don't like it. I have an Almay one, and it's very drippy. And it ends up inside of my eye, and it burns, and I don't like that. So I'm going to buy some Dip and Draw. I've watched the other girls on here use the Dip and Draw, and they don't seem to have any problem with it running and like dripping into their eyes. But for now, I've got my pencil, and I use my Younique pencil sharpener. And I mentioned the other day, it's when you sharpen your pencil, it's like butter. It's so smooth. It doesn't crack and have issues. And what's cute about it, it's got the little cover, so the shavings stay on the inside until you pop that open and empty it out. We also have the little thing that you can clean your little sharpener with. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my eyeliner on. I know you're not supposed to pull your eye, but this is the only way I'm able to do this. And because my skin is a little bit oilier by my eyes, I kind of like to let it sit for a little bit because it likes to come down lower. So I like to let it kind of dry a little bit. One thing I do love about our eyeliner is by the end of the day, I can open up my eyes all day long. Usually, I've been using, for a long time, I've used the same one. I used my CoverGirl. But by the end of the day, I've got eyeliner. I'll come home and I have eyeliner, the crease right there. I don't have a problem with Younique showing up on my eyelid. And I don't know if it's because I use my Behold setting spray as soon as I'm done with all my makeup and I spray it on, or if it's just the quality of you know, the Younique line. And I noticed one of the girls said to just kind of keep your eye down for a little while till it dries a little bit before opening up your eyes again. I have a problem doing that because I just usually want to get my makeup done and get going. Because I'm usually the girl that's always in a hurry and does things at the last minute because I like to stay in bed for as long as I can.
Usually? You mean always?
The honesty of children. Did you hear my daughter? She's like, usually? You mean always? Yes, I love to be in bed. I love my bed. It's so comfortable. All right, Sierra. There's my smoky eye look for now. Until I can get some more colors in. I'm kind of limited in the colors I've got. And then I usually put the eyeliner halfway on the bottom. I don't know. I would love to do it like on my waterline. I know a lot of girls put their eyeliner on their waterline. For some reason, it doesn't last on me. I don't know why, but it ends up going away. So I don't like to waste the eyeliner by trying to put that on. It doesn't matter what brand I use. It never stays on my waterline. So I don't worry about that. All right. So once again, okay, I got the eyeliner on. I'm going to share with you all the 3D fibers. And one of the girls was on the other day, one of my Y sisters, we call each other Y sisters, Younique sisters, and she walked me through how to use this a little bit better because I'm still struggling with it a little bit. I will mention every night I use my Esteem lash serum. I put those on my eyelashes, not because I feel like my eyelashes are short or anything. I've always had kind of long eyelashes. But as you get older, they kind of thin out a little bit. So I've been putting my eyelash serum. Now the other thing is that I also read or heard online that you can use this eyelash serum on your eyebrows. And for years of plucking my eyebrows, they thinned out. And guess what? Without even telling my husband, he didn't even know I had this stuff. I didn't say anything to him. And one day I was getting ready for a meeting. And he walked by, he's like, wow, your eyebrows look thicker and a little darker. And I'm like, really? And that was probably about a week and a half after using this stuff. I had a bald spot right here.
You used to have like pencil thin.
Yes, I did used to have pencil thin eyebrows. I not only did I pluck them a lot, but I'm very stressful. And I used to lay at night and I would just, you know, kind of pluck my eyebrows with my fingers. Anyway, so I've been using this and I don't know if you can see, but they have been filling out. They're starting to grow back right there, which I'm surprised. I'm really surprised with this. In fact, my daughter asked me, she's like, Mom, can we save up and can I get one of those too? Because she gets styes from time to time, and her eyelashes, she loses a lot of eyelashes after having a stye in her eye. Anyway, so they do work. It does work. I'm impressed with those. Okay, so back to the 3D fibers, the 3D mascara fibers, or 3D fibers. It comes with the gel, and then with the fibers itself. And what you do is you put gel, and then fiber, and then gel again. Now my problem was, as I put the gel, fiber, gel, I would do it quickly because you're supposed to do gel, fiber, gel. But one of the girls told me, put the gel and then the fibers, go to the other eye, do the gel and the fibers, and then come back and do the gel over the top to seal it. And then we can put on the Epic Mascara. And these I'm still working with and learning. We also have our little tool that helps with your eyelashes and the eyebrows. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. So I'm going to open up the gel. I'll start with my left eye. And I'm going to do the gel. And this is what holds the fibers on. Doesn't feel like I put enough on there. Okay, now I'm going to put the fibers on before this dries. I always get anxious that it's going to dry so quickly, but it's not like that. I'm going to show you when I pull this out. Wait, the camera's there. This is what the fibers look like. It's kind of short little black fibers. And then I like to make sure that I don't have too much on my wand, so I just kind of oh, I don't know if you can see that. Okay. And these are buildable, so the longer you want them, I don't know, can we see this way? Can you see how it's built a little bit? Okay, now I'm going to go to the other side. Oops. Gotta get my, I made a bit of a mistake there and put my, there we go. All right, back to the fibers. Take some of it off. Sometimes some of the fibers fall off and you'll get, like right there, I've got some fiber. Just flick that off. Okay, so I got that, and now I'm gonna seal it up with another coat of gel. And you can see I've got some, I dropped some more fibers, so I'll clean that up in a second. Okay. All right, so that's sealed. I didn't put any on my lower lashes. I'm not comfortable with doing that yet, so. All right, put them back in the pouch so I don't get them mixed up with my other things. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with the Epic mascara. And never pump your mascara because it lets in bacteria or whatever it does. Always twirl your mascara. Another great tip is to warm up your mascara a little bit before you use it because it makes it a little not so thick. Some of the girls put it in their cleavage. Some of the girls put it up under their boob. I think I'd rather just get a cup of warm water and let it sit in the warm water while I'm doing like maybe my eyeshadow or something, and then let it warm up that way. Anyway, so warm up your mascara if you think that it's a little bit clumpy, and then twirl it around. And once again, this is also buildable. You don't have to just put one coat. I usually just do the one. And here is where I will add a little mascara on the bottom row. All right. And on to the other eye. And if you're in a hurry, what you can do is take your blow dryer and put it on a cool setting. You see how you can make those eyelashes really big. But you want them to curl up. You can take your blow dryer, put it on a cool setting, and then just put your blow dryer like right here and then blow it upwards. Only cool, not hot, because it'll melt it up a little bit. And then you can take your fingers and hold them up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Try to get that. But those give you some super long lashes. And if you get really good at this, you can build those lashes up to make them look like you've got fake eyelashes on. But anyway, I don't know if you can. It's kind of hard because this is my small screen and I can't tell what I'm doing here as well. Anyway, once again, I told you earlier I got some of the fibers down below, so I'm gonna wipe that up with this sponge. Did you all have a good weekend? What did everybody do? Anything fun? I know Aunt Molly went to dinner with my grandma. All right. Nobody did anything this weekend? Work? I'm kind of letting this sit a little bit, and then I'll go on to the eyebrows. Aunt Molly, by the way, your eyebrow brush is in the mail. I didn't realize, I did, completely forgot that the palette doesn't come with a brush. So I'm using something that I've had before, an older brush, and it's just an angled liner brush, but it works for my brow palette. Anyway, those are in the mail for you. And it also comes with, a lot of the girls have the little templates for their eyebrows. Your brow collection of brushes that I got have the little templates for you too. So anyway, it's temporary, I guess, but they work. Okay, in order to map out your brow, what we do with the brow palette, to map out your brows, we use, this is the brown dark brunette or dark brunette black color because of my hair color is so dark. I do the 1-2-1-2 punch. So I take this, and then punch it. These two colors are meant for up underneath to highlight your brows. I don't know how to do that yet, so I'm not gonna even stress about that right now. But this helps if you know how to map out your brows. I get the color on there. You take this, you line this up, you get that angle, and then you can draw a line. You put this by your nose here. You put a line there. You take it and put it by the edge of your eye there, and you can map that there. And then you take it to the center of your eye, and that is going to be your high point, and map it there, and then you can fill it all in. Anyway, since I've done this a few times, they're starting to fill out a little bit more. All I really do is just put a little bit in there in those few spots that are still kind of sparse. So I don't use a whole lot. And to cover up the ones that have turned white, which I do have a few here. And to tame, I like this, what is it? It's a gel kind of a thing. This one here, a wax, it's a wax. I like that to help tame them up a little bit because some of them are, sometimes I feel like Einstein with those big bushy eyebrows that are super long and they're untamed. Okay, so I got that done. So the eyes I think are pretty well done. I will go ahead and put on my Moonstruck Minerals blusher. And the only color I have of that right now is Seductive. So, I'll show you that color. That's the Seductive. And I've always loved big brushes for the blush. I put a little bit on, tap it, and then smile to get the balls of your cheek there, or the apples of your cheek. And pull that up. Give you that nice rosy glow. And if you feel like you overdo it, you can take your pressed powder and then just kind of blend that in too. All right. And oops, I messed up my eyebrows. I got that brush a little too close, so I'm going to take this and then just kind of bring it back over. There you go. All right. I guess the last thing I need to do would be my lipstick, and until my Younique lipsticks come in, the only thing I have is my lip bonbon, which is a tinted chapstick, and it's just like I said, it's a chapstick. It's got a little color in it. But for those of you that know me, that is not enough color. I like my lips bright and red, although I've been changing things up and I've been using pinks and a little bit of brown from time to time. And anyway, so what I'm going to go ahead and use is my MAC lipsticks. Let's choose one. I think I'll kind of go with, I think this is kind of like a burgundy color. There's the lipstick. Now, if you want to learn a trick for making it, oh, what do they call that? Sarah, what is your hair color? What is it called? Huh? Ombre. If you want to do an ombre lip, a trick I've learned is you can take a little bit of concealer and just dab it right in the center and then pat your lips together, and it'll give you an ombre look. And if you put too much, because you only need a tiny bit, if you put too much, you can go back over and add some more lipstick to it. So it's never feel like you've made a mistake. Concealer and foundation is always a good thing to use to fix things, or more lipstick. You can never have too much lipstick. Anyway, I'll show you. So I'm going to put a little bit of this. Use like a highlighter. I don't have any highlighters for my cheeks or anything, but we are also using this Unwavering. It's got a shimmer and a sparkle to it, and I'll just put a little bit on my finger, tap a little, and give it a little bit of a different color. I'll take a picture later, because I think if I take a picture, it'll be better than I need the camera this way, because the lighting is better over here. I don't know, maybe if I put this, nope, that's not gonna work. Oh, maybe. There. Oh, it's not working very well. No matter what I do, I don't think that, and I'm gonna have these little lights in my eyes. Anyway, no, I don't think I like that. All right. You can't really tell, but you can try it at home. Play with your lipsticks, play with your makeup, and just have fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm just having fun, and I'm enjoying this makeup line that we have. I used to sell Avon. I loved Avon. I do love Avon, but there's something about this Younique makeup that feels like the quality is different. It's much better, and I'm enjoying it. One thing that I forgot: always set your makeup for the day. This feels great. It's got just a very light scent to it, nothing strong, but that you spray it all over your face and it sets your makeup for the day, and it feels great. So, what do you think? Yeah, you like that? Okay. Anyway, so that's about it. I hope you girls enjoyed watching. If you did, share the video. Send me a thumbs up. Send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Even while I'm watching or even while we're doing the video, I can see messages if you send me a message. And I'd love to catch up and chit chat with you a little bit. If you have questions, ask me questions. If I don't know the answer, I will absolutely look it up. And one last thing, I just wanted to bring out one more time that they are going to give for free this exfoliating mask. And if you spend $125, and that's a $49 mask, and they're only doing that for 3 days. I'm going to be doing a live party, or an online party, and I'm going to come up with some kind of game, and I'd like for somebody to win an Epic mascara, just so you can give it a try, because it is a great mascara. And so I'm going to come up with a game in the next few days and give you a chance to win an Epic mascara. Anyway, I think that's about it. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope you had a great Monday. And I will see you all the next time. I'm not sure which day yet. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. I might do this again tomorrow. So anyway, I will be online. Talk to you girls later. Have a great day. Don't forget to smile. Nice seeing you all. Bye-bye.